your favorite blinged-out Hollywood star spends a lot of dough?
That's for sure.
Think again. Because when it comes to lavish living, nobody brings it on like the billionaires.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world, and when I die, I want to come back as me.
In the next hour, we're going to show you the never-before-seen lives of the world's richest people.
You have to be a little spoiled and show it.
We'll visit the grounds of their multi-million-dollar compounds.
Larry Ellison has bought over $100 million worth of properties here in beautiful Malibu, California.
Take you on board billionaires' private planes and show you how they're tricking out their jumbo jets.
It's basically an open canvas for us to create whatever type of interior that they want.
And we'll even hitch a ride on the billionaire's favorite toy, the mega yacht.
It runs really like a little floating city, and that's what mega yacht's all about.
Jealous yet? Wait till you meet the world's hottest young billionaires to be.
Welcome to my home in Bel Air.
Hey millionaires, call us back when you make some real money.
Bill Gates, he's making as much money when he's just sleeping than a lot of these young Hollywood people are making for an entire film.
Way more than that.
Because this is the fabulous life of filthy rich billionaires. In 2006, Donald Trump filed one serious lawsuit in civil court, demanding $5 billion in damages. What happened? Was somebody cheating in his casino? Did somebody rob Trump Towers? Oh no. It was far worse. Some reporter had the gall to accuse Donald Trump of being only a millionaire.
It really has nothing to do with ego.
Who would think that one would find it slanderous to be called a millionaire, but be suing a reporter who said, hey, he's only worth about $250 million, but no, the Donald says it's more like $2.7 billion.
Being a billionaire for Donald is a brand. People need to associate him with billions, otherwise they're not going to be paying $30 million for apartments.
Yeah, because gaining entree into the billionaire club means joining the most elite economic class on Earth. Out of a global population of 6.5 billion humans, a mere 793 are billionaires.
Just the interest on the money they have is more than most millionaires will ever collect in a lifetime.
Let's take a rich Hollywood celebrity like Reese Witherspoon. She makes up to $29 million a movie. In order for her to become a billionaire, she would have to make 35 movies. That's how rich these billionaires are.
If a billionaire wanted to, they could buy about 3,000 Rolls-Royce cars, and that would only get through $1 billion of their fortune.
Wow, how far we've come.
And if you're lucky enough to join the select club of 10-digit dudes, living in some rinky-dink mega mansion simply won't do.
If you're an A-list celebrity, you might be looking in the range of $10 million for real estate. If you're a billionaire, you don't really have a range. You can go $20 million, $40 million, $60 million, as much as it takes to get what you want.
These billionaires have homes all over the world, so when they think about buying a new one, they don't agonize about a multi-million-dollar mansion the way a millionaire would.
Yeah, because in the world of billionaires, buying a mega home is as easy as grabbing a pack of Twizzlers at the checkout. Just ask billionaire Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban. He bought this Dallas mansion for $15 million in 2000 without ever laying eyes on it.
This is my house, Casa de Cubana, and believe it or not, I bought this house sight unseen. A buddy of mine said, trust me, it's a great deal. And then I said, okay, when you have a lot of money, you can take chances. That's one of the great things about being a billionaire, you know?
Mark's Casa de Cubana spans 24,000 square feet. And look out back. There's a gazebo big enough to fit a couple of million-dollar homes. But for Mark, it's just a place to keep his barbecue grill out of the rain.
I ain't even started yet.
This is our summertime hangout here. Now, to some people, this might be a tennis court, but when you own the Dallas Mavericks, this is a basketball court. And obviously, after you get sweaty, then you got the pool. Most people have to like fly somewhere. This is kind of like our own resort.
And even though his joint is spread across 7 acres, Mark's got one problem most billionaires would rather live without. Neighbors. That's why they're spending insane bucks to get extreme isolation.
Billionaires sometimes don't want next-door neighbors, and they're probably the only people on Earth who can afford not to have them.
Just ask the richest man on the planet, Microsoft founder Bill Gates. Not only does he have this 66,000 square foot, $140 million high-tech Seattle mega home, but he bought up the 11 surrounding plots for an additional $14.5 million just to make sure he never has to deal with the neighbors.
It's a lot more than that.
Bill Gates bought about a dozen properties on the shores of Lake Washington, which totally insulate him and his family from the world.
And Bill's Microsoft co-founder, Paul Allen, with a net worth of $22 billion, he's got plenty of cash to make sure nobody's shacking up next door. Paul built a 7.5-acre, 47,000 square foot compound on Washington State's breathtaking Mercer Island. This $120 million estate has not one but 5 mansions, including a 10,000 square foot abode for Paul and a 6,500 square footer for his mommy.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
One mansion is for his mother. The others might just be buffers so that he doesn't have to have somebody living next to him.
But no billionaire spends for complete privacy like Oracle founder and $16 billion man Larry Ellison. He already owns $245 million worth of real estate around the world.
It's bought and paid for.
But Larry wanted even more solitude. So in 2003, he set his sights on a nice quiet spread in Malibu Beach. Only problem? There's no such thing as a nice quiet spread in Malibu.
Everyone wants to be on the beach in Malibu. It is tightly packed with celebrities and millionaires.
So what's a poor billionaire to do? Easy. Larry just bought up a whole swath of homes in Malibu's most exclusive area, Carbon Beach, and made himself the only kid on the block.
It's so rare to actually get property available on Carbon Beach. Behind us here are 5 consecutive properties that Ellison recently purchased. He actually went up to the doors and knocked and said, I'm going to give you an offer that you can't refuse, and basically they decided to sell.
Yeah.
Yes, that's 5 ultra-plush beachfront properties in a row. Just for a little freaking privacy.
Within the last few years, Larry Ellison has bought over $100 million worth of properties here in beautiful Malibu, California.
If you have a palace, that just gives you cachet way far above and beyond a regular billionaire.
Owning a palace is the ultimate in billionaire living, and one of the fringe benefits of being a royal billionaire.
Can you imagine calling Domino's Pizza and saying, like, yes, I need like a pepperoni pizza, sent it to the palace.
But if you thought palaces were just some thing of the past, think again. Because these days, billionaires are building brand new ones. Bigger and more tricked out than in the days of yore. Take this guy, the oil-rich Sultan of Brunei. He built himself this shiny new palace in the early 80s. And at 2.1 million square feet, it's the largest residential palace in the world.
This place is gold-domed. It's bigger than the Vatican. It's on par with Versailles. It's got 1,788 rooms, and its dining room seats 5,000 people.
Then there's 49-year-old Saudi Prince Al Walid. In 1997, he dropped $130 million to build his very own palatial oasis. Why not when you're worth $20 billion?
Prince Al Walid of Saudi Arabia's palace is bigger, grander, more lavish probably than the homes of the top 5 billionaires in the world
put together. And this is someone who's living truly the most luxurious and wealthy lifestyle that you can imagine.
Close your eyes and imagine Prince Al Waleed's personal paradise in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. With 317 rooms, this Mideast mammoth checks in at 400,000 square feet. It's got a 20-foot-high wall of water fountain and a 75-foot-high foyer framed by dual winding staircases. There are also indoor-outdoor swimming pools, a screening room, a bowling alley, and a beauty salon.
I feel at home, really. I like it.
And just like a Sahara sandstorm, Al Waleed's ginormous palace has been known to swallow travelers whole.
I got lost in in his closets. They just would go on and on and on. You had no idea where you were. Everyone walks around the prince's palace with walkie-talkies and say, I'm in this green room. Oh, that's the so-and-so room. Go into the blue room, and then a quarter mile later you'd be somewhere and maybe someone would find you.
Good thing the prince has a staff of 180 to help with search and rescue. So Al Waleed can kick back in front of one of his 520 TVs and worry about what really matters: his money. The stars. Unreachable normal human has $1 billion. Take Virgin Airlines boss Richard Branson. He's building his own rocket ship designed for space tourism, Virgin Galactic. Or Amazon.com founder Jeff Bezos. He's building a spaceship and his own personal spaceport on his West Texas ranch. But Microsoft founder Paul Allen is one step ahead of the space pack. His Spaceship One was the first private rocket to leave the Earth's atmosphere.
It seems to be a logical thing for a billionaire because it's a new way to spend money. So if you have the billions, why not buy yourself a spaceship?
It's not often you get a chance to participate in the making of history.
And if you think their rocket ships are far out, check out how they're jet-setting around Mother Earth.
A must for a billionaire is owning a jet, ready to go anywhere at any time.
You don't want to be a billionaire having to wait in line at the airport. You need to be able to pack your bag, get on a plane at any time of day or night.
These billionaires fly around in their private jets the way you and I commute to work.
And the billionaire's staple sky ride? It's one of the speediest things on two wings, the super-fast, super-fly Gulfstream.
Billionaires purchase Gulfstream jets because they want to get someplace in a hurry. They're sleek, they're modern.
So many billionaires have their own Gulfstream. Oprah has one, Larry Ellison has one. It's the ultimate status symbol.
Just ask internet billionaire Mark Cuban. He bought this state-of-the-art Gulfstream G550 in 2005 for $42 million.
Most people have an easy chair or a favorite chair at home. This is my favorite chair. Right here on the jet where I can just kick back and just do whatever. Where most people are worrying about everything that might come up, I'm flying somewhere fun. I'm on my way to Vegas. You know, if I get a wild hair and we want to go to dinner in New York or LA, great.
Cuban's Gulfstream G550 has a full-time pilot, wood imported from the Ivory Coast, 24-karat gold cup holders, and state-of-the-art technology, all customized to Mark's specifications.
The nice thing about having billions of dollars is that you get to do what you want, where you want, how you want, when you want. I'm the luckiest guy in the world, and when I die, I want to come back as me.